next guy coming up is not just a dentist, he is also really good looking. Ladies, he's the kind of dentist you won't mind having in your mouth. Don't worry, that was my joke. He's actually funny. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
We're going to try some new shit out today. Hope you guys don't mind. That disclaimer only works in stand-up comedy. Any other situation, you'd totally freak out. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your pilot speaking. Today on our flight to California, I want to try some new shit. Been drinking Jaeger bombs for the past hour, so we're going to do a few loop-de-loops. Buckle up, bitches. I think the toughest job in the world is to judge the winner of a wet t-shirt contest. Because I saw one recently, and all the t-shirts looked equally wet. My job is hard on my self-esteem. I'm a dentist. Patients always hurt my feelings. How do you treat your dentist, sir? That's right. You don't think he's a person. I know your type. Skip your checkups, throw in my postcards, make fun of me at parties. But the instant you have a toothache, you demand to see me immediately. I'm starting to feel used. Thinking of changing careers. I need one with more positive reinforcement. So my new plan is to break into the porn industry. Being in a porno reminds me a lot of playing t-ball. Everyone's called a star just for participating. Pretty exhausted this week. I blame the Bible. That God was such a go-getter. One day of rest? I used to date a girl wanting to go to church with her on Sundays. I refused. I don't want to piss God off. He specifically said rest. So I sat on the couch and watched football all day, because that's what God would want me to do. I think it's time we stop using the Bible as the gold standard for all how-to books. I was at Home Depot, the sales guy said, get this one, it's the Bible of deck building. Can I get the non-Bible version? One where the authors didn't make everything up as they went along. I'm having a party this weekend, and I'd like the deck not to collapse. I have noticed those stories from the Bible would make awesome reality TV shows. I have a great idea for one, Dad Swap. First contestants, Isaac and Abraham. Isaac, why'd you bring your father Abraham on the show? Well, for starters, he asked me to help him with a project in the mountains, and when we got there, he tried to sacrifice me. Ooh, that sounds like the worst take your son to work day ever. What kind of dad are you looking for? I'm really not picky. I'd be happy with one who doesn't try to kill me. As Rob mentioned nicely, I'm a dentist, and we finally come up with a good product. Who here has seen the Colgate Wisp? It's a small disposable toothbrush. Guys, you stick it in your pocket, ladies in your purse. Clearly, this is for people who love one-night stands. I'd like to write a commercial for this product. 11 a.m. Sunday morning, guy and girl passed out in bed together. Girl cracks one eye, makeup smeared all over her face. Do you often find yourself waking up next to strangers with a not-so-great taste in your mouth? Is that your dress lying crumpled on the floor? Well, reach in your purse and pull out a Colgate Wisp. Make your walk of shame just a little less shameful. Thanks, guys. I went on a date myself last night. Girl told me she didn't find me too attractive, but she's going to give me another chance because looks aren't everything. Yeah, just what every guy wants, to be the Rudy of the dating world. Men and women, we're on totally different pages when it comes to dating. Ladies, when you hear friends go on a date, what's the first thing you ask her? One of you three has come up with something. What'd you do? Does he have a good job? The point is you care. Hey, Jenny, do you two have a lot in common? Do you think he might be the one? If he was an animal, what kind of animal would he be? My guy friends, they don't give a shit. Just stopped at my friend Frank's apartment. He didn't interrupt this video game. Dude, you bang her? Does she have any hot friends I could bang? I don't know, Frank. I didn't think that was appropriate first date conversation. But the next time I see her, I'll be sure to ask her if any of her hot friends would like to meet a guy who still plays video games and hasn't been in the gym since the 90s. Frank has so many problems meeting women, he's resorted to stalking them on Facebook. Just sits around clicking on random profiles, hoping he can find that picture of the cute girl he saw in a bar. I told him using the term stalking to describe that behavior is insulting to a certain group of people. That group of people, actual stalkers. If an actual stalker met Frank, he'd tell him off. Ooh, you're so edgy and dangerous. You click around online. How about you come talk about real stalking when you're camped out in front of Jennifer Aniston's house wearing a diaper looking through night vision goggles? Thanks, Nancy. I have managed to be a nice girl, though, and things are going well, but she is starting to ask questions. Questions, if I answer honestly, will cause a huge fight. Was your last girlfriend pretty? Do you think I should go to the gym more? You think my best friend's hot, don't you? Through years of ruining relationships, I've come up with some techniques to get out of these situations. First, I confuse her by getting philosophical and new agey. Aren't we all hot in our own way? I'm hot, you're hot, God's hot. That doesn't work. I recommend the technique Sarah Palin uses. Just give an answer that's so crazy, so unrelated to the actual question, the person gives up asking. It's been great back in high school. Come home late, drunk, my dad's up. Son, have you been drinking? Let the record show that I received perfect attendance in the 2nd grade. Thanks a lot, guys. I'm Paul Goodman. You've been great.